$70 million guaranteed, highest average annual salary, most guaranteed money ever awarded as a guard. We knew that was going to happen no matter what. But there you go. 4 years, $92 million, 70 guaranteed. I will be curious to find out how is that structured across the first 3 years of the deal. But $70 million guaranteed, that was actually the dollar amount that we were talking with Matt Verderam earlier today. Like, that was his estimate on the kind of guaranteed money that we were going to be looking at here.
I do like seeing, good for our guy.
So it's
Nate
done,
Taylor.
man.
I like seeing the
done.
tweets from Adam Schefter that say ESPN sources tell me and Nate Taylor.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I like seeing that. It's the highest average annual salary for a guard ever, which is not surprising. But $23 million a year? Okay.
Yeah.
That feels like the going rate. Is he the highest paid guard in football? Sure. But I'll be honest, Joe Thuney was $17 million a year, and he's not in his mid-20s. So, like, when we're talking about, and he wasn't flirting with the idea of free agency. So that number seems fair to me, considering the circumstances. Hell,
92, good for
the
Trey
franchise
Smith,
tag was more than that. Oh, dude, I'm so happy for Trey Smith. He's a really nice guy. I know he wanted to be in Kansas City. His best friends on the team in Creed Humphrey. Well, I feel great for him, but yeah, good for Trey Smith for getting $92 million and $70 million guaranteed.
Well, and look, he was a 6th-round pick. Everybody knows the story. Everybody knows the story here in Kansas City. 6th-round pick back in 2021, and the health concerns. It's why he fell all the way to the 6th round. The Chiefs trusted their medical staff, and by the way, I hope they can replicate the same thing here with Josh Simmons, that they trusted their medical staff that they can make this work. I know they're two completely different circumstances, but it's why you maybe have some confidence that the Josh Simmons thing's going to work out. But for Trey Smith, by NFL standards, he hadn't made a ton of money. He hadn't, by NFL standards, okay? And now he's got the highest paid guard in NFL history. That's pretty awesome for him individually. For the Chiefs, yeah, it's a ton of money tied up at guard, but considering your O-line problems and you have a quarterback that is about to turn 30, that you're also going to get a new deal done with, so he's a $500 million quarterback, you have to protect him. And now you're center and your right guard. You don't worry about it for another 4 years. You're good. Center and right guard locked in for 4 years. You hope by the time we get to the year, you hope left tackle is handled for another 4+ years before you have to deal with the contract.
You got 3 years there.
And then you're talking about in 2026, maybe Jalen Moore's your right tackle. Maybe you draft somebody else for right tackle. I don't know. But all of a sudden, it looks like you might have an answer at your offensive line. This was a step that was necessary to get there.